Charred matches accumulate inside this antique bronze container unit, tracing chaotic smoke currents upon the peeling floral wallpaper borders. My cognitive vitality appears to gradually, quietly drain away entirely as the neon illumination outside grows increasingly faint and dim. This psychological furnace lacks the necessary oxygen to ignite tonight, leaving me shivering uncomfortably beneath a flickering lavender lamp fixture. Fret not, traveling sister, when global temperatures plunge drastically. The cosmic architecture preserves the core embers of your intellect. Let refreshing spiritual currents absorb your anxieties like a sponge, leaving the deceptive synthetic distractions of their metropolis behind. True sanctuary expands where the ancient redwood trees grow majestic, providing a defensive shield against Babylon's impending sociological fall. Smoldering embers choking inside a rusty cast iron appliance seek hidden pathways toward the sovereign botanical co-location. Standing resolute against howling Arctic sociological blizzards today. Velvet wave vibrating softly through the chilly midnight air, preserving vital interior heat when the urban landscape feels bare. The mouth organ executes a compressed sultry blues variation here, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Nod your chin to this low tempo, deep syncopated roots arrangement, unlocking the beautiful potential that the downpresser cleverly hid. The financial planners distribute algorithmic behavioral modification systems, hoping to domesticate the untamed insurgent frequency of the neighborhood. Enforcing sterile institutional regulations upon unsuspecting public school sectors, attempting to partition the infinite timeline with mechanical clock dials. The primitive natural elements will never obey their digital commands, unleashing unnecessary cleansing across the heavily polluted farmlands. I bartered my authentic perspective for a sliver of mainstream validation, posing for flashing media lenses while my interior stability decayed severely, violating every protective, intuitive, psychological, evolutionary criteria rules, paying the ultimate economic price for foolish games I previously played. But this low register acoustic frequency offers an unexpected therapeutic medicine, cleansing my contaminated consciousness from the darkness I was previously in. Oh, orange sparks drifting upward into the foggy canyon. This sky lets the celestial lantern delete phantoms from your mind index, realigning our primal biological instincts with a wider universe clock. Velvet wave vibrating softly through the chilly midnight air, preserving vital interior heat when the urban landscape feels bare. The mouth organ executes a compressed sultry blues variation here, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Nod your chin to this low tempo, deep syncopated roots arrangement, unlocking the beautiful potential that the downpresser cleverly hid. that beneath their promises lurk.
True independence begins
when their matrix is entirely ignored panels.
Discovering internal peace that cannot be corporate bought or stored.
Our combined spiritual energy outlasts the temporary concrete towers. Just a velvet veil,
refusing to die out completely. Banish skepticism,
eliminate historical doubt from the temple.
Unvarnished truth is the greatest asset we possess on earth.
Velvet veil vibrating softly through the chilly midnight air,
preserving vital
interior heat when the urban landscape feels bare.
The mouth organ
executes a compressed sultry blues variation here,
assuring our heavy heart
defend eventual worldwide spiritual liberation.
Now
into this low tempo, deep syncopated roots arrangement, unlocking the beautiful potential that the downpresser cleverly hid. Let it wail, slow, steady, hidden inside my soul.
Selassie, our protection,
over keepers of the light. Let it grow. Footsteps reverberate across my chilly, unlit basement apartment floor area. Whispers of yesterday linger within this dusty crawl space netting setup, locking my secrets behind a reinforced heavy iron door criteria, trying to escape the suffocating clutches of immense psychological upset cup. My fragile mind feels so completely fractured, frayed and broken today, paying the ultimate economic price for every wicked game I used to play.
Greetings, traveling sister. Cast your heavy maritime anchors aside now. The cosmic order shall illuminate your internal spiritual labyrinth track. Do not allow your precious intuition to continuously hide behind the brow. Keep moving forward beneath the sun's everlasting rays. Never look back.
The illusions of Babylon are destined to completely decay and disappear, awakening your consciousness to a glorious, authentic day standing here. Cold sweat dripping down my unbrushed forehead surface tonight. Let the music clear your stressed, worried interior. Eyesight bright, standing together inside this mysterious,
echoing sonic field dome,
haunted sanctuary, providing shelter from the phantoms of the night, chasing away the historical ghosts until the arrival of morning light.
The smooth mouth organ executes
a melancholic jazz, slight progression here,
balancing the turbulent street passions
that swell deep inside with fear.
Nod your head to this infectious,
slow burning roots, reggae beat cadence,
reclaiming our sovereign autonomy
from their material, sterile decadence.
The political sorcerers distribute electronic numbness
to the youth below,
hoping to pacify the natural insurgent energy of the black
population.
But the underground coalition network continues to steadily,
surely grow, armed with the ultimate weapon of absolute scriptural truth. Nations,
the massive concrete fortresses
shall crumble to the courtyard floor tiles as divine justice knocks loudly on the greedy downpresser's door styles. I became a helpless was hostage to my own chaotic behavioral habits again. Posing for flashing lenses while my interior psychological stability died. Injecting toxic drama directly underneath my bleeding epidermis skin. Buried completely under a mountain of foolish, stubborn, unnecessary pride. But your acoustic frequency offers an unexpected therapeutic medicine spark. An organic medicine that slowly diminishes my underlying sharp grief dark. Shadowy outlines dancing upon the old brick warehouse walls. Listen closely to the ancient ancestors' prophetic trumpet directions, breaking the heavy chains of psychological manipulation. Completely away. Haunted sanctuary, providing shelter from the phantoms of the night, chasing away the historical ghost until the arrival of morning light.
The smooth mouth organ executes
A melancholic jazz slide progression here,
balancing the turbulent street passions
that swell deep inside the fear.
Nod your head to this infectious,
Slow burning roots, reggae beat cadence,
reclaiming our
sovereign autonomy from their material sterile decadence. Disconnect your mind from their deceitful digital data grid lines
uncovering the beautiful potential
that the system successfully hid.
Total liberation requires absolute,
Fearless,
uncompromising audacity designs, expanding my emotional reservoir.
to its maximum operational capacity did
We stand completely
unbothered by their institutional threats. Folder just a haunted sanctuary, vibrating my weary bones, transforming our deepest anxieties. Let the collective heartbeat override the mechanical machine. Haunted sanctuary, providing shelter from the phantoms of the night, chasing away the historical ghosts until the arrival of morning light. The smooth mouth organ executes a melancholic jazz slide progression here, balancing the turbulent street passions that swell deep inside with fear. Nod your head to this infectious, slow burning roots, reggae beat cadence, reclaiming our sovereign autonomy from their material sterile decadence. Footsteps reverberate across my chilly, unlit basement apartment floor area. Whispers of yesterday linger within this dusty crawl space netting setup, locking my secrets behind a reinforced heavy iron door criteria, trying to escape the suffocating clutches of immense psychological upset cup. My fragile mind feels so completely fractured, frayed and broken today, paying the ultimate economic price for every wicked game I used to play.
Greetings, traveling sister, cast your heavy maritime
Anchors aside now,
The cosmic order
shall illuminate your internal spiritual labyrinth. incense bowls decorate the unvarnished fireplace ledge. Stumbling unsteadily across this unfamiliar, dusty parquet floor, clutching an expired identification card near the balcony edge, listening to the persistent gale rattle the exterior screen door. My internal timing mechanism is accelerating with a frightening pace, searching for a genuine companion within this crowded, cold space.
Fear not the foggy atmospheric humidity of this dense urban sector, where artificial illumination competes with the brilliance of celestial spheres. Do not allow their systemic classification to alter your psychological vector. Keep your focus centered, ignoring their visible technological frontiers.
The natural nourishment of the wilderness shall provide ample sustenance today, guiding your wandering spirit toward its ultimate righteous pathway anyway.
Faded Polaroids curling
Slowly inside the ironwood stove grate,
let the divine frequency
decide your upcoming terrestrial fate. Floating safely upon a warm, aromatic acoustic vapor stream, amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight sky, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by.
The smooth mouth
organ executes a comforting,
slow burning
trill variation,
assuring our
heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Nod your chin to this infectious low-tempo roots pocket session tonight,
dispelling the
lingering shadows until the arrival of dawn's light bright.
The colonial administrators distribute synthetic narcotic distractions below, hoping to domesticate the untamed insurgent energy of the population block. But the underground resistance coalition continues steadily,
surely grow,
armed with the unshakable principles of tribal autonomy against their clock.
The massive financial institutions shall eventually crumble into dust piles, while we re-establish a community that spans across the geographical miles.
They allow my authentic perspective
to be anchored to a fleeting illusion,
chasing phantom validation
through their noisy, expensive ballroom halls,
wrapping my
fragile identity in a shroud of absolute structural confusion,
pacing restlessly while shouting at the cold,
unyielding concrete walls. But your grounding guitar scan offers a sudden therapeutic relief spark,
an unexpected botanical medicine
that diminishes my underlying grief. Dark
orange lanterns
flickering as the morning hour
draws remarkably near.
Let the celestial trumpet banish
every ounce of your
territorial fear, realigning our internal biological frequencies
with the wider cosmos.
Amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight sky, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. The smooth mouth organ executes a comforting,
slow burning
trill variation, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Knock your chin to this infectious low-tempo roots pocket session tonight, dispelling the lingering perceive the hidden traps that beneath their promises lurk. True independence begins when their matrix is entirely ignored panels. Discovering an internal peace that cannot be corporate bought or stored work. Our combined spiritual energy outlasts their temporary concrete towers. Just an amber rhythm, clearing my cluttered, exhausted brain, washing your temple clean like a fresh tropical summer rain. The morning sun is preparing to pierce the heavy mountain mist. Amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight skies, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. Amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight skies, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. The smooth mouth organ executes a comforting, slow burning drill variation, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Nod your chin to this infectious low tempo roots pocket session tonight, dispelling the lingering shadows until the arrival of dawn's light bright. Bronze incense bowls decorate the unvarnished fireplace ledge, stumbling unsteadily across this unfamiliar dusty parquet floor, clutching an expired identification card near the balcony edge, listening to the persistent gale rattle the heavy condensation beads upon the bedroom window glass pane surface. The atmosphere outside is thick with electrical humidity and pressure tonight. Watching the palm fronds whip wildly across the garden grass purpose, as the lightning flashes illuminate the sky with purple, majestic light.
My internal temperature is rising to a feverish, dangerous degree field, trapped inside the vortex of this emotional instability that won't yield. Welcome the precipitation that descends from the celestial clouds above us. The earth requires constant irrigation to produce the necessary vegetation food. Do not let your perspective be blanketed by a fearful, heavy shroud. Plus, every natural weather pattern operates for the collective, universal good. The thunder is merely the voice of the Almighty Creator standing near, reminding the universe of His everlasting, protective, unshakable love clear.
hot raindrops splashing onto my bare shoulders in the dark room.
Bob, let the atmospheric dynamics clear your
Stressed interior gloom,
standing fearlessly in the center of the meteorological swirl zone.
whispering star, howling through the tropical island paradise sector, melting away the historical layers of institutional winter ice vector.
The mouth organ delivers a rich,
Banish every single ounce of your residual territorial anxiety, fear.
sway your body fluid. The technological barons attempt to manipulate the global weather patterns, building massive modification stations across the Central Plain farmlands, hoping to isolate the tribes from standing together firmly, always concerns, using synthetic disasters to maximize their corporate monetary gains. But the organic elements will never obey their digital computer command, unleashing a natural, necessary cleansing across the polluted land space. I used to seek shelter whenever a tempest began to brew on the hill, hiding underneath blankets on an unmade mattress pad in absolute despair, drowning my anxieties in an addictive toxic chemical cocktail spill, paralyzed completely by a heavy existential dread I had to bear. But your acoustic guitar skank provides a sudden stabilization effect, transforming this climate chaos into a beautiful celebration to inspire. Gust of wind blowing open the wooden balcony door frame, watch the cleansing waters rejuvenate the coastal shorelines, names merging our individual currents with the tempest storm cloud. Whispering storm howling through the tropical island paradise sector, melting away the historical layers of institutional winter ice vector. The mouth organ delivers a rich, banish every single ounce of your residual territorial anxiety feed. Sway your body fluidly to this rolling, thunderous roots, reggae beat, absorbing the thermal energy radiating from the cobblestone street. Allow the deluge to wash away your psychological contamination stain. I finally recognize the hidden beauty behind the driving raindrops. Environmental turbulence is a catalyst for spiritual interior growth, unifying the consciousness of the universe, saving us both from stops. We stand completely resilient against the fiercest monsoon wind force. This whispering storm, let the natural in my heavy, tired soul, let the natural elements take complete, absolute spiritual control. The sun is preparing to break through the dark clouds envelope. Whispering storm howling through the tropical island paradise sector, melting away the historical layers of institutional winter ice vector. The mouth organ delivers a rich, banish every single ounce of your residual territorial anxiety fear. Sway your body fluidly to this rolling, thunderous roots reggae beat, absorbing the thermal energy radiating from the cobblestone street. Heavy condensation beads upon the bedroom window glass pane surface. The atmosphere outside is thick with electrical humidity and pressure tonight. Watching the palm fronds whip wildly across the garden grass purpose, as the lightning flashes illuminate the sky with purple majestic light. My internal temperature is rising to a feverish, dangerous degree field, trapped inside the vortex of this emotion instability.
Rusty iron links clutter the deck of this stationary vessel tonight morning, staring fixedly at the silhouette of a distant coastal lighthouse tower, wondering how much longer this heavy structure can float alright safely as the dense maritime storm clouds begin to threateningly lower down.
My emotional equilibrium is tested by the rising tidal swell pattern, trapped inside the perimeter of this self-imposed coastal hell labyrinth. Behold, daughter, how the Almighty provides a stabilizing weight balance to prevent your fragile spirit from drifting completely askew feels. Do not let your perspective be dictated by temporary human fate parameters. Keep your focus centered on principles that are forever true values.
The deepest ocean cannot swallow a righteous foundation stone block, assuring faithful children that they never walk alone through valleys.
Braided ropes tightening under the immense physical strain today. Let music absorb residual effects of your mental pain drops.
The mouth organ executes a joyful, grounded jazz, banishing every single ounce of your historical, territorial anxiety, fear. Stomp your combat boots proudly to this solid roots arrangement now, teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to naturally bow.
The material barons accumulate silver but lose their ancestral identity traits, building massive fortresses to block the emerald mountain landscape views,
creating endless division, destroying collective serenity among human tribes,
forgetting natural laws that are beautifully, perfectly new formulas always.
but tribal wisdom outlasts their corrupt financial machinery. Town layouts chanting down oppression, pulling their stone empires completely down floor.
I allowed my reckless heart to be guided by superficial desire choices, chasing phantom validation through a crowded, noisy cabaret room theater, igniting a dangerous, highly volatile kind of interior fire ember, pacing restlessly while watching autumn foliage outside gradually wither away. But your grounding acoustic stain provides an immediate botanical medicine remedy, cleansing my consciousness from darkness I was previously in severe. Coconut husks burning slowly on the sandy shoreline park sectors, reignite smoldering embers of your divine spark center blueprints,
embracing harsh lessons that universe has gracefully taught us. Smoky sanctuary, holding firm against the rushing maritime tide currents, providing a secure refuge where honest elements beautifully abide inside. The mouth organ executes a joyful, grounded jazz cadence, banishing every single ounce of your historical, territorial anxiety, fear. Stomp your combat boots proudly to this solid roots arrangement now, teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to naturally bow. creator above us, bathing our weary egos in unconditional, pristine love plus tokens are combined, voking bind, are combined, voking frequencies, break governors, iron chain, mechanism barriers. Rusty iron links clutter the deck of this stationary vessel tonight morning, staring fixedly at the silhouette of a distant coastal lighthouse tower, wondering how much longer this heavy structure can float or ride safely as the dense maritime storm clouds begin to threateningly lower down. My emotional equilibrium is tested by the rising tidal swell pattern, trapped inside the perimeter of the self-imposed coastal hell labyrinth.
Behold, daughter, how the Almighty provides a stabilizing weight balance to prevent your fragile spirit from drifting completely askew fields. Do not let your perspective be dictated by temporary human fate parameters. Keep your focus centered on principles that are forever true values. The deepest ocean cannot swallow a righteous foundation stone block, assuring faithful children that they never walk alone through valleys. Behold, daughter, how the Almighty provides a stabilizing weight balance to prevent your fragile spirit from drifting completely askew fields. Do not let your perspective be dictated by temper. Pacing restlessly through these cavernous, empty auditorium corridors today, listening to the ghostly reverberations of our historical structural fights, whispering your name to the cold, unyielding brick walls anyway, hoping a phantom response will comfort me before the dawn lights. My internal voice feels so completely distant,
Hollow and shallow,
like a trail of breadcrumbs that my memory
can no longer follow.
stop pursuing the elusive shadows of things that have already passed. The historical timeline cannot be rewritten by your anxious human mind. Do not allow temporary memories to bind your spirit so fast. True liberation requires leaving the ancestral ghost far behind. The universe expands toward the promise of a magnificent tomorrow. Do not become a permanent hostage to your psychological sorrow. Disconnected communication lines Buzzing in the dark room,
reignite the smoldering embers,
dispel the heavy gloom.
navigating the vast labyrinth of this acoustic maze. Hollow echo running through the deep canyons of historical time, searching for a vintage melody that was once
The mouth organ delivers a haunting,
cutting directly through the thick
electromagnetic hazy maze.
Keep your feet locked into this hypnotic
Spacious dub pulse,
proving that spiritual focus outlasts everything else.
the broadcasting moguls distribute synthetic acoustic noise below, hoping to distract the masses from the underlying structural truth. Selling cheap entertainment to the ghetto girls and boys we know, attempting to corrupt the vibrant energy of the righteous youth. But the authentic
Frequency of the roots music we amplify
shall pierce through their static
and illuminate the global sky. I became an addict to the nostalgia of my prime calendar years, replaying old video clips of happiness inside my heavy head, drowning myself in a bucket of manufactured artificial fears, paralyzed completely on this unmade messy mattress bed. But your echoing bassline fractures this emotional isolation cell,
rescuing my consciousness from the self-imposed
modern hell. Unsent telegrams dissolving
underneath the pouring rain.
Let the infinite intelligence absorb your residual
Mental pain,
realigning our auditory perceptions with the cosmos. Echo running through the deep canyons of historical time, searching for a vintage melody that was once beautifully sublime.
the mouth organ delivers a haunting,
Cutting directly through the thick electromagnetic hazy maze.
keep your feet locked into this hypnotic
Spacious dub pulse, proving that spiritual focus outlasts everything else. Outlasts everything else.
Silence the external chatter that pollutes your brain.
I finally hear the beautiful stillness behind the driving rain
The present moment is the only reality,
that actually exists,
dispelling the
historical phantoms from these mental lists. We break free from the loop of our past errors. Just a hollow echo.
stand still, daughter.
Discover your rightful spiritual place. The sound of the future is beginning to loudly ring. Hollow echo running through the deep canyons of historical time, searching for a vintage melody that was once beautifully sublime. The mouth organ delivers a haunting, cutting directly through the thick electromagnetic hazy maze. Keep your feet locked into this hypnotic spacious dub pulse, proving that spiritual focus outlasts everything else.
Jah guidance over the global children,
Humbly bow. Pacing restlessly through these cavernous, empty auditorium corridors today, listening to the ghostly reverberations of our historical structural fights, whispering your name to the cold, unyielding brick walls anyway. Hoping a phantom response will comfort me before the dawn lights. My internal voice feels so completely distant, hollow and shallow, like a
in the elusive shadows of things that have already passed. The historical timeline cannot be cosmetics bottles against the bathroom sink tile, refusing to swallow the daily emotional sedatives they corporate prescribe, standing precariously on the absolute maximum boundary edge mile of separating my authentic artistry permanently from their compliance tribe. They wanted to transform my wild soul into a predictable commercial product, subjecting my vocal performance to their sterile, engineered codes of conduct.
Stand firm, courageous daughter. Do not let them break your unique stride. The oppressor's authority is just a temporary, fragile paper sheet. Keep your revolutionary dignity burning brightly, beautifully inside. Never to their automated, synthetic, technological supremacy. The historical timeline belongs exclusively to the fearless and the free, who dare to challenge the corrupt boundaries of their legislative decree. Clenched fists shaking at the automated broadcast television screen, exposing the systemic matrix malice that operates completely unseen. Marching forward with an unshakable sovereign inner conviction today. Crimson whale evaporating fiercely up into the dark stormy sky, defiant droplets falling from a revolutionary unshielded human eye. The mouth organ unleashes an unpolished, screeching acoustic protest cry, proving that grassroots determination will never stumble, wither, or die. Stomp your combat boots loudly to this heavy rocker's roots beat, claiming back our sovereign psychological autonomy on this crowded street. The colonial administrators distribute economic toxins to the youth below, hoping to pacify the natural insurgent energy of the local population. But the underground coalition network continues to steadily, surely grow, armed with the ultimate spiritual weapon of absolute scriptural truth nations. The massive concrete fortresses of Babylon shall crumble to the floor as divine justice knocks forcefully upon the greedy down presser's door. I used to hide my political frustrations under a fashionable cosmetic mask, playing the submissive role that the corporate media executives demanded. But completing their superficial assignments became an exhausting, bitter task, leaving my psychological equilibrium completely stranded and empty-handed. Now I unleash my unfiltered outrage through this acoustic reggae song, reclaiming the primitive power that belonged to my spirit all along. Barbed wire fences cutting through the vibrant emerald grass field. Watch the tyrannical kingdom shatter like cheap glassware sheet, breaking the heavy chains of psychological manipulation completely now. Crimson whale evaporating fiercely up into the dark stormy sky, defiant droplets falling from a revolutionary unshielded human eye. The mouth organ unleashing
heavy rockers' roots beat, claiming back our sovereign psychological autonomy on this crowded street. Prepared to wage a peaceful
psychological guerrilla war.
Total liberation requires absolute, fearless, uncompromising audacity,
expanding my emotional
reservoir to its maximum operational capacity.
We stand completely unbothered by
their institutional threats. This crimson wave watering the seeds of real change, rearranging
the structural pieces,
making a new exchange. The fire of freedom cannot be extinguished by their water. Crimson wave evaporating fiercely up into the dark, stormy sky. Defiant droplets falling from a revolutionary, unshielded human eye. The mouth organ unleashes an unpolished, screeching acoustic protest cry, proving that grassroots determination will never stumble, wither, or die. Stomp your combat boots loudly to this heavy rocker's roots beat, claiming back our sovereign psychological autonomy on this crowded street. Yeah, let it wail, no more submission, no more corporate fear. Righteousness triumph over wickedness. The appointed hour is near. Silhouetted outlines flicker against the old brick courtyard wall outside, as the street lamps cast long, distorted, monochromatic, geometric shapes.
Listening to the distant
Echo of a lonely jazz saxophone's call to hide, trying to find an avenue of immediate psychological and emotional escape
from the suffocating memories that pursue my restless,
overactive mind, searching for a quiet sanctuary that is incredibly difficult to find.
Do not be intimidated by the velvet darkness that surrounds your frame. The nocturnal hours are merely a mirror of your interior spiritual space.
Every wandering traveler must learn to accept their unique cosmic name,
navigating the terrestrial matrix with absolute elegance,
focus, and grace.
The moonlight
provides a sufficient illumination for the humble and meek, guiding your footsteps toward the answers that you so desperately seek. Phantom partners spinning fluidly through the humid midnight air, cast aside the residual weight of your historical calendar despair, gliding effortlessly across this invisible dance floor grid tonight. Midnight dust settling softly upon the architecture of the dark room, dispelling the thick shadows of systemic, heavy sociological gloom.
The mouth organ delivers a slinky,
ultra smooth jazz,
blues cadence now,
teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how
to natural
naturally bow.
Twist your hips fluidly to this hypnotic
Rolling steppers, roots groove.
watching the residual anxieties of the daily grind.
Completely remove.
The political sorcerers distributing artificial electronic daylight screen, hoping to keep the global population perpetually
Distracted and blind.
hiding their geopolitical maneuvers behind an elaborate
Media scene.
attempting to colonize the deep sacred recesses of the
Human mind.
but the tribal night walkers
Possess a superior spiritual navigation tool, refusing to be educated or domesticated by their institutional rule.
I used to panic whenever the sun began to slip
Below the Emerald Hill,
seeking artificial shelter
inside the crowded, noisy commercial nightclubs, trying to numb my existential dread with a temporary, expensive thrill.
drinking alcoholic
Cocktails and subterranean smoke-filled public pubs.
but this organic
Late night rhythm offers a superior psychological safety net, allowing my consciousness to release the things that I previously regret.
dark
Silhouettes merging into a singular harmonic silhouette shape,
pulling down the heavy
oppressive velvet institutional drape.
realigning our biological clocks
With the natural lunar cycle, midnight dust settling softly upon the architecture of the dark room, dispelling the thick shadows of systemic, heavy sociological gloom.
the mouth organ delivers a slinky
Ultra smooth jazz,
blues cadence now
teaching our heavy hearts exactly
when and how
to naturally bow
twist your hips fluidly
to this hypnotic
rolling
steppers, roots groove,
watching the residual
anxieties of the daily grind completely remove. Keep drifting until the dawn breaks beautifully through. I am no longer terrified of the matrix illusions they made. The darkness possesses a deep, restorative spiritual tranquility, restoring my psychological stamina, focus, and capability. We move harmoniously through the unseen dimensions of space. Just midnight dust, the drifting through the shadows alone.
let the quiet vibration
Guide your spirit back to the throne. Feel the heartbeat of the cosmos beneath our bare feet. Midnight dust settling softly upon the architecture of the dark room, dispelling the thick shadows of systemic, heavy sociological gloom. The mouth organ delivers a slinky, ultra smooth jazz blues cadence now, teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to naturally bow. Twist your hips fluidly to this hypnotic rolling steppers, roots groove, watching the residual anxieties of the daily grind completely remove. Silhouetted outlines flicker against the old brick courtyard wall outside, as the street lamps cast long, as the street lamps cast long. Silhouetted outlines flicker against the old brick courtyard wall outside, as the street lamps cast long, distorted monochromatic geometric shapes. Listen to the distant echo of a lonely jazz saxophone's call to hide, trying to find an avenue of immediate psychological and and the suffocating memories that consume my
Stale tobacco smoke coats the tattered velvet upholstery fabric. Pacing restlessly inside this cramped, unlit basement apartment layout, refusing to participate in their competitive mainstream theatrical magic. As I process the lingering questions of historical skepticism and doubt,
my psychological equilibrium is balanced on a razor blade edge parameter, listening to the mechanical ticking of an old kitchen barometer. Dry your weeping eyes, my beloved Ethiopian queen mother. The darkest astronomical hour always precedes the dawn of the sun. Do not let your vision be clouded by anxieties from one another. The spiritual battle for your identity has already been won.
stand firm on the ancient principles of righteousness and scriptural text, preserving the sacred energy of your youth for what happens next.
A heavy, painful
Sigh escapes from my fragile ribcage compartment.
find the celestial sanctuary,
Far away from this concrete apartment,
merging our
separate vocal frequency
into a singular acoustic current.
bitter peace achieved underneath the tropical wilderness canopy shade, curing the deep psychological fractures that systemic malice made. The mouth organ executes an unpolished, mournful blues phrase, cutting directly through the thick geopolitical electromagnetic haze.
Sway your shoulders gracefully to this slow-burning root shuffle groove,
Watching the heavy blocks of institutional segregation completely removed.
They build massive brick penitentiaries to cage the innocent youth population, selling false security narratives on the television broadcast screens, attempting to suppress the brilliant light of eternal truth nations, to maintain their corrupt, automated financial corporate machines. But spiritual warfare cannot be won with a gunpowder weapon device. The ultimate victory belongs to the children who refuse their vice.
I saw temporary refuge inside their lavish upscale metropolitan hotels, trading my raw authenticity for a sliver of temporary public applause, realizing too late that celebrity is an engineered labyrinth of hells, violating every protective, intuitive, instinctual, evolutionary law. But your unpolished reggae baseline provides an immediate salvation spark, rescuing my contaminated consciousness from their dangerous dark park.
Unsent telegrams dissolving slowly
Underneath the pouring raindrops,
let the infinite intelligence
absorb your residual mental pain stops,
realigning our
auditory perceptions.
with the rhythm of the cosmos. Hey!
Bitter peace achieved underneath the tropical wilderness canopy shade, curing the deep psychological fractures that systemic malice made. The mouth organ executes to this slow-burning root shuffle groove, watching the heavy blocks of institutional segregation completely removed.
Forgive yourself for the mistakes of the historical calendar past,
Realizing that true happiness is found inside your own heart at last.
let the negative thoughts
Completely evaporate into outer space,
welcoming the infinite beauty of a brand new
geographical place.
Our shared resilience outlasts
The fiercest tropical monsoon winds,
this bitter peace.
tasting like medicine to my soul.
Let the Almighty Creator
Take total, absolute spiritual control.
the morning star
Is preparing to break through the dark clouds. Bitter peace achieved underneath the tropical wilderness canopy shade, curing the deep psychological fractures that systemic malice made. Oh, the mouth organ executes an unpolished mournful blues phrase, cutting directly through the thick geopolitical electromagnetic haze. Sway your shoulders gracefully to this slow-burning root shuffle groove, watching the heavy blocks of institutional segregation completely removed. Oh, stale tobacco smoke coats the tattered velvet upholstery fabric, pacing restlessly inside this cramped, unlit basement apartment layout, refusing to participate in their competitive mainstream theatrical magic. As I process the lingering questions of historical skepticism and doubt, my psychological equilibrium is balanced on a razor blade edge parameter, listening to the mechanical ticking of an old kitchen barometer.
Dry your weeping eyes, my beloved Ethiopian
Queen Mother, condensation forms upon my bare shoulders in this tight cabaret hall. Lipstick smudge from swallowing an expensive, bitter botanical drink. Tired of trading my authentic youth for the manufactured truth altogether, standing precariously on an absolute maximum emotional brink. The atmospheric pressure is rising to a suffocating degree tonight, trapped inside this humid neon theater of instability. Alright,
welcome the dense precipitation that descends from celestial clouds above. The fertile earth requires irrigation to produce organic food indeed. Do not let your perspective be blanketed by their fearful shrouds. Every natural meteorological pattern operates for collective good and need. The rolling thunder is merely a majestic voice from the Creator, reminding the universe of an everlasting, protective, divine love greater. Hot raindrops splashing onto the dusty wooden windowsill. Let the thermal energy clear your stress interior will.
environmental climate hurricane.
Sorcery,
Howling through the tropical island paradise today,
melting away the
historical layers of institutional winter ice away.
The mouth organ executes a rich, sticky blues progression here.
Banish every single ounce of your residual earthly fear.
Sway your body fluidly
To this slow, thunderous reggae beats,
absorbing the raw
electricity radiating from the cobblestone street.
The technological barons attempt to manipulate natural weather patterns, building massive modification stations
Across the central plain country,
hoping to isolate the tribes from standing firmly together always, using engineered climate disasters to maximize corporate
monetary gains.
But primitive elements
Will never obey their digital command, unleashing unnecessary cleansing across the polluted farmlands. I used to panic whenever a tempest began to brew outside the house, hiding underneath blankets on an unmade mattress pad in despair, allowing my vulnerabilities to continuously run and hide away, drowning in a bucket of artificial anxieties I had to bear.
Your acoustic vibration provides a sudden stabilization
Effect transforming this climate chaos into a beautiful celebration to inspect.
gusts of wind blowing.
Open the balcony screen door, watch the cleansing waters rejuvenate the coastal shorelines, merging our individual currents with the tempest storm. Sultry, howling through the tropical island paradise today, melting away the historical layers of institutional winter ice away.
The mouth organ
Executes a rich, sticky blues progression here. Banish every single ounce of your residual earthly fear. Sway your body fluidly to this slow, thunderous reggae beat, absorbing the raw electricity radiating from the cobblestone street.
allow the deluge to wash away
Your psychological state, I finally recognize the hidden beauty behind the raindrops.
environmental
Turbulence is a catalyst for spiritual growth, unifying the consciousness of the universe, saving us both. We stand completely resilient against the fiercest monsoon wind. This sultry beat, let the natural elements take complete control. The sun is preparing to break through the clouds. Oh, sultry, howling through the tropical island paradise today, melting away the historical layers of institutional winter ice away. The mouth organ executes a rich, sticky blues progression here. Banish every single ounce of your residual earthly fear. Sway your body fluidly to this slow, thunderous reggae beat, absorbing the raw electricity radiating from the cobblestone street. Selassie, our protection over the storm chasers. Ultimate height. Condensation forms upon my bare shoulders in this tight light cabaret hall. Lipstick smudged from swallowing an expensive addictive botanical drink. Tired of trading my authentic youth for the manufactured truth altogether. Standing precariously on an absolute maximum emotional brink. The atmosphere of pressure is rising to a suffocating degree tonight. Trapped inside this humid neon theater of instability. Alright, welcome the dense precipitation that descends from celestial. Footsteps reverberate across my chilly, unlit basement apartment floor area. Whispers of yesterday linger within this dusty crawl space. Netting set up, locking my secrets behind a reinforced heavy iron door criteria. Trying to escape the suffocating clutches of immense psychological upset cup. My fragile mind feels so completely fractured, frayed and broken today. Paying the ultimate economic price for every wicked game I used to play.
Greetings, traveling sister. Cast your heavy maritime anchors aside now. The cosmic order shall illuminate your internal spiritual labyrinth track. Do not allow your precious intuition to continuously hide behind the brow. Keep moving forward beneath the sun's everlasting rays. Never look back. The illusions of Babylon are destined to completely decay and disappear. Awakening your consciousness to a glorious, authentic day standing near. Cold sweat dripping down my unbrushed forehead surface tonight. Let the music clear your stress, worry, interior eyesight bright. Standing together inside this mysterious echoing sonic field zone. Haunted sanctuary, providing shelter from the phantoms of the night. Chasing away the historical ghosts until the arrival of morning light. The smooth mouth organ executes a melancholy gaslight progression here, balancing the turbulent street passions that swell deep inside with fear. Nod your head to this infectious, slow-burning roots reggae deep cadence, reclaiming our sovereign autonomy from their material sterile decadence. The political sorcerers distribute electronic numbness to the youth below, hoping to pacify the natural insurgent energy of the black population. But the underground coalition network continues to steadily, surely grow, armed with the ultimate weapon of absolute scriptural truth. Nations, the massive concrete fortresses shall crumble to the courtyard floor tiles as divine justice knocks loudly on the greedy down-pressers' door styles. I became a helpless hostage to my own chaotic behavioral habits again, courting for flashing lenses while my interior psychological stability died. Injecting toxic drama directly underneath my bleeding epidermis, skin, buried completely under a mountain of foolish, stubborn,
unnecessary pride. But your acoustic frequency offers an unexpected therapeutic medicine spark. An organic medicine that slowly diminishes my underlying sharp grief dark. Shadowy outlines dancing upon the old brick warehouse walls. Listen closely to the ancient ancestors' prophetic directions. Breaking the heavy chains of psychological manipulation completely away. Haunted sanctuary, providing shelter from the phantoms of the night, chasing away the historical ghosts until the arrival of morning light. The smooth mouth organ executes a melancholy jazz-like progression here, balancing the turbulent street passions that swell deep inside with fear. Nod your head to this infectious, slow-burning roots reggae beat cadence, reclaiming our sovereign autonomy from their material sterile decadence. Let it shield me, keep the music playing exceptionally low. Positive vibrations cover the earth. Let the spirit beautifully grow. Kneeling dejectedly upon these icy, unyielding tabernacle courtyard stones, incense wisps rising sluggishly toward the historic cedar ceiling beams. I feel entirely forsaken, listening to my innermost psychological groans, trapped inside the splintered remnants of terrifying nocturnal dreams. My accumulated transgressions weigh heavily upon my fragile aching vertebrae, searching frantically for an unexpected, comforting celestial sign today.
Fear not the ominous midnight shadows that challenge your spiritual stride. Every temporary tribulation carries a magnificent, instructive wisdom within. Let cosmic intelligence become your ultimate, unshakable internal guide, cleansing your physical temple from the residual stain of systemic sin. The conquering Lion of Judah shall scatter every predatory wicked beast, welcoming the faithful youngsters to an everlasting heavenly banquet feast.
Amethyst tears staining the fabric of my tattered antique gown. Lift your chin, daughter, do not let your vision look down, absorbing the supernatural warmth of the rising morning star. Zion breathe, echoing from the highest holy mountain summit tonight, guiding the weary desert travelers safely through the treacherous night. A smooth mouth organ executes a haunting, deeply spiritual phrase, cutting directly through the thick geopolitical electromagnetic hazing rays. Move your body gently to the sacred ancient heartbeat roots pocket, locking our collective consciousness together like a beautiful golden locket.
The corporate preachers distribute false salvation,
for material prosperity, trading the creator's laws for luxury, vanity, and insatiable greed, ignoring the orphans and the widows who suffer in absolute austerity, making the simple pathways look needlessly complex and sensual indeed. But Rastafari wisdom shines brighter than any fragile earthly jewel, chanting down oppression, destroying their institutionalized matrix rule.
I sought artificial sanctuary within the valleys of shallow distraction, posing for media lenses while my interior psychological stability decayed, injecting dangerous chemical toxins for a temporary physiological reaction, paying the ultimate economic price for the foolish games I previously played.
But your scriptural melody provides an unexpected therapeutic relief,
An organic botanical medicine that diminishes my underlying sharp grief. Sanctuary gates opening as the silver trumpets loudly blare.
Put your absolute confidence,
Put your absolute confidence within the Almighty's loving care,
walking fearlessly
across the valley of psychological shadow depths. Zion grief, echoing from the highest holy mountain summit tonight, guiding the weary desert travelers safely through the treacherous night. The smooth mouth organ executes a haunting, deeply spiritual phrase, cutting directly through the thick geopolitical, electromagnetic, hazy maze. Move your body gently to the sacred, ancient heartbeat, roots pocket, locking our collective consciousness together like a beautiful golden locket.
Let the ancient covenant protect your eternal.
Undying soul, I finally surrender my life
To your harmonic,
balancing control. One heart, one destiny, perfectly, beautifully, naturally aligned.
leaving the horrors of their concrete.
Industrial cities far behind.
No weapon formed against righteousness
Shall ever stand on earth. Stand firm, child.
This is the appointed prophetic hour.
The sound of real liberation is beginning to loudly ring. Zion grief, Zion grief, ooh. Zion grief, Zion grief, Zion grief, echoing from the highest holy mountain summit tonight, guiding the weary desert travelers safely through the treacherous night. The smooth mouth organ executes a haunting, deeply spiritual phrase, cutting directly through the thicker geopolitical, electromagnetic, hazy maze. Move your body gently to the sacred, ancient heartbeat, roots pocket, locking our collective consciousness together like a beautiful golden locket. Kneeling dejectedly upon these icy, unyielding tabernacle courtyard stones, incense wisps rising sluggishly toward the historic cedar ceiling beams. I feel entirely forsaken, listening to my innermost psychological groans, trapped inside the splintered remnants of the terrifying nocturnal dreams. My accumulated transgressions weigh heavily upon my fragile, aching vertebrae, searching frantically for an unexpected, comforting celestial. the obsidian mantle edge, stumbling blindly through this unheated basement hallway corridor. My vitality balances precariously upon an absolute emotional edge, scrubbing the stubborn grime from this cold concrete kitchen floor.
This internal furnace lacks the necessary oxygen to spark tonight,
leaving me shivering alone beneath the flickering fluorescent light.
Fret not, traveling sister, when the external temperatures plunge. The cosmic machinery preserves the core
Embers of your mind, let the refreshing spiritual waters absorb your anxieties like a sponge, leaving the deceptive synthetic distractions of their metropolis behind.
True sanctuary expands where the ancient redwood trees grow tall,
providing a majestic shield against Babylon's impending sociological fall.
smoldering embers
Choking inside a rusty cast iron stove,
seek the hidden pathways
toward the sovereign cinnamon clove,
standing resolute against
howling Arctic sociological blizzard. Muted flame flickering softly through the chilly midnight air, preserving the vital interior heat when the city feels bare.
the mouth organ executes a compressed
Sultry blues, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual global liberation. Nod your chin to this low tempo, deep syncopated reggae grid, unlocking the beautiful potential that the down presser cleverly hid.
The financial architects distribute algorithmic behavioral modification tools, hoping to domesticate the untamed insurgent
Frequency of the block,
enforcing their sterile regulations upon the unsuspecting
public schools,
attempting to partition the infinite timeline
with a mechanical clock.
But primitive natural elements will never obey their digital command, unleashing unnecessary cleansing across the
Heavily polluted land. I bartered my authentic perspective for a sliver of mainstream applause, posing for flashing media lenses while my interior stability decayed, violating every protective, intuitive, psychological, evolutionary law, paying the ultimate economic price for the foolish games I previously played.
But this low-register acoustic frequency offers an unexpected
Medicine, cleansing my contaminated consciousness from the darkness I was previously in. Orange sparks drifting upward into the foggy canyon mist.
Let the celestial lantern
Delete the phantoms from your list,
realigning our
primal biological instincts with the universe. Muted flame flickering softly through the chilly midnight air, preserving the vital interior heat when the city feels bare. The mouth organ executes a compressed sultry blues, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual global liberation. Nod your chin to this low tempo, deep syncopated reggae grid, unlocking the beautiful potential that the down presser cleverly True independence begins when the matrix is entirely ignored. Discovering an internal peace that cannot be bought or stored. Our combined spiritual energy outlast their temporary concrete towers. Just a muted flame refusing to die out. Banish the skepticism, eliminate the historical doubt. The unvarnished truth is the greatest weapon we possess. Mute the flame, flickering softly through the chilly midnight air, preserving the vital interior heat when the city feels bare. The mouth organ executes a compressed sultry blues, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual global liberation. Nod your chin to this slow tempo, deep syncopated reggae grid, unlocking the beautiful potential that the downpresser cleverly hid. Damp matchsticks lit the obsidian mantle ledge, stumbling blindly through this unheated basement hallway corridor. My vitality balances precariously upon an absolute emotional edge, scrubbing the stubborn grind from this cold cup.
Smashing my designer cosmetics bottles against the bathroom sink tile, refusing to swallow the daily emotional sedatives they corporate prescribe. Standing precariously on the absolute maximum boundary edge mile of separating my authentic artistry permanently from their compliance tribe. They wanted to transform my wild soul into a predictable commercial product, subjecting my vocal performance to their sterile, engineered codes of conduct.
Stand firm, courageous daughter. Do not let them break your unique stride. The oppressor's authority is just a temporary, fragile paper shield. Keep your evolutionary dignity burning brightly,
Beautifully inside,
never to their automated, synthetic, technological supremacy yield. The historical timeline belongs exclusively to the fearless and the free, who dare to challenge the corrupt boundaries of their legislative decree.
clenched fists shaking at the automated broadcast television screen,
Exposing the
systemic matrix malice that operates completely unseen. Marching
peaceful, insurgent energy of the local population. But the underground coalition network continues to steadily, surely grow. Armed with the ultimate spiritual weapon of absolute scriptural truth, nations. The massive concrete fortresses of Babylon shall crumble to the floor as divine justice knocks forcefully upon the greedy down-presser's door. I used to hide my political frustrations under a fashionable cosmetic mask, playing the submissive role that the corporate media executives demanded. But completing their superficial assignments became an exhausting bitter task, leaving my psychological equilibrium completely stranded and empty-handed. Now I unleash my unfiltered outrage through this acoustic reggae song, reclaiming the primitive power that belonged to my spirit all along. Barbed wire fences cutting through the vibrant emerald grass fields. Watch the tyrannical kingdom shatter like cheap glassware shield, breaking the heavy chains of psychological manipulation completely now. Crimson well evaporating fiercely up into the dark stormy sky, defying droplets falling from a revolutionary unshielded human eye. The mouth organ unleashes an unpolished screeching acoustic protest cry, proving that grassroots determination will never stumble, wither or die. Stomp your combat boots loudly to this heavy rocker's roots beat, claiming back our sovereign psychological autonomy on this crowded street. Refuse to sign their deceitful binding industry contracts anymore. I am fully prepared to wage a peaceful psychological guerrilla war. Total liberation requires absolute fearless, uncompromising audacity, expanding my emotional reservoir to its maximum operational capacity. We stand completely unbothered by their institutional threats. This crimson wave, watering the seeds of real change, rearranging the structural pieces, making a new exchange. The fire of freedom cannot be extinguished by their water. Crimson well evaporating fiercely up into the dark stormy sky, defying droplets falling from a revolutionary unshielded human eye. The mouth organ unleashes an unpolished screeching acoustic protest cry, proving that grassroots determination will never stumble, wither or die. Stomp your combat boots loudly to this heavy rocker's roots beat, claiming back our sovereign psychological autonomy on this crowded street. Smashing my designer cosmetics bottles against the bathroom sink tile, refusing to swallow the daily emotional sedatives they corporate prescribe, standing precariously on the absolute maximum boundary edge mile of separating my authentic artistry permanently from their compliance tribe. They wanted to transform my wild soul into a predictable commercial product, subjecting my vocal performance to their sterile engineered codes of conduct. Stand firm,
mahogany nightstand shelf, pacing restlessly inside this cramped, unlit attic apartment room, staring fixedly at the distorted reflection of my tattered self, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total gloom. My biological equilibrium is balanced on a precarious needlepoint as I listen to the wind rattle the loose window frame joint.
Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a vulnerability, for stripping down the ego is the hardest spiritual task. The global apparatus rewards deception and plastic flexibility, demanding that every citizen wear an institutional mask. But natural beauty requires no expensive external decoration, shining brightly as a sovereign, unpolluted primal creation. Crimson lipstick stains on the rim of a broken porcelain teacup. Look toward the eastern hills where the golden sun is coming up, shedding the protective cosmetic armor we constructed out of fear. Velvet ash settling softly upon the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need. The mouth organ executes a delightful, smooth acoustic slide, balancing the turbulent street passions that swell deep inside. Sway your shoulders fluidly to this elegant rock steady bounce as we watch the vanities of the material world announce. The greedy corporate executives construct invisible psychological grids, attempting to restrict the geographical movement of the youth, pocketing the dividends while concealing what the Constitution forbids, trying to suppress the brilliant light of eternal scriptural truth. But tribal intelligence possesses an unshakable defensive shield that will never to their automated technological supremacy yield. I used to see temporary refuge inside their lavish upscale halls, trading my raw authenticity for a sliver of mainstream validation, realizing too late that celebrity is an elaborate set of prison walls, suffocating slowly in a state of absolute bitter isolation. But your unpolished reggae bassline provides an immediate salvation, restoring my contaminated spirit to its primary biological foundation. Clay pottery baking underneath the scorching afternoon sun. The liberation of your interior mind is already begun, walking proudly together across the rocky coastline sand. Velvet ash settling softly upon the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need. The mouth organ executes a delightful, smooth acoustic slide, balancing the turbulent street passions that swell deep inside. Sway your shoulders fluidly to this elegant rock steady bounce as we watch the vanities of the material world denounce. A state of absolute serenity. True wealth is the amount of love you can open
discovering a magnificent,
honest reason to live. Our unmasked voices break the psychological spells. Just velvet ash
drifting away in the wind.
a brand new chapter of your life
Is about to begin.
Let the tide wash away the residual sorrow. Velvet ash settling softly upon the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and meet.
The mouth organ executes
A delightful, smooth acoustic slide,
balancing the turbulent street passions that
swell deep inside. Sway your shoulders fluidly to this elegant rock steady bounce, as we watch the vanities of the material world denounce. Yes, smooth velvet ash, keep playing low, divine guidance. Protect the block, let the vibrations grow.
gray powder residue coats the vintage mahogany nightstand layout. Pacing restlessly inside this cramped, unlit attic apartment sector, staring fixedly at the distorted reflection of my tattered profile, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total desolation. My biological equilibrium is balanced on a precarious needle edge, as I listen to the persistent wind rattle the loose window panel. Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a deep vulnerability, for stripping down the ego shield is the hardest spiritual assignment. The global apparatus rewards deception and plastic corporate flexibility, always demanding that every citizen wear an institutional mask behind doors. But natural beauty requires no expensive external decoration or title, shining brightly as a sovereign, pure creation from the Creator. Crimson lipstick stains on the rim of a broken porcelain cup. Look toward eastern hills where the golden sun rises up, shedding protective cosmetic armor. We constructed out of territorial fear. Bitter rhythm pulsing heavily across the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and meet. The mouth organ executes a delightful, balancing turbulent street passions that swell for modern improvement. Sway your shoulders fluidly to this elegant rock steady bounce pocket, as we watch vanities of the material world completely denounce. The greedy commercial executives construct invisible psychological barriers, codes, hoping to domesticate the wild insurgent frequency of the black population, pocketing dividends while concealing what the written constitution strictly forbids, trying to suppress the brilliant light of eternal scriptural truth nations. But tribal intelligence possesses an unshakable defense spiritual mechanism that will never surrender to their automated technological hypnotism vector. I used to seek temporary refuge inside their lavish upscale hotel halls, trading raw authenticity for a sliver of temporary
suffocating slowly in a state of absolute bitter isolation cells area. But your unpolished reggae bassline provides an immediate salvation spark, rescuing my contaminated consciousness far away from their dark park infrastructure. Clay pottery baking underneath the scorching afternoon solar rays. Liberation of your interior mind has already successfully begun. All days walking proudly together across the rocky coastline, sand dune matrices. Bitter rhythm pulsing heavily across the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need. The mouth organ executes a delightful, balancing turbulent street passions that swell from modern improvement. Sway your shoulders fluidly to this elegant, rock-steady bounce pocket as we watch vanities of the material world completely denounced. Completely denounced. Completely denounced. Finally experiencing a state of absolute serenity behind gates. True wealth is the amount of love you can openly distribute, discovering a magnificent, honest reason to live among brothers. Our unmasked voices break their psychological and digital spells completely. Just a bitter rhythm, just a bitter rhythm, standing firmly on soil. Standing firmly on soil, avoiding their corporate deceit matrix setup. The unvarnished truth is the greatest weapon we possess on earth. Bitter rhythm pulsing heavily across the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need. The mouth organ executes a delightful, smooth, balancing turbulent street passions that swell from modern improvement. Sway your shoulders fluidly to this elegant, rock-steady bounce pocket as we watch vanities of the material world completely denounced. Yes, smooth, bitter rhythm, keep playing low chords. Gray powder residue coats the vintage mahogany nightstand layout. Pacing restlessly inside this cramped, unlit attic apartment sector, staring fixedly at the distorted reflection of my tattered profile, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total desolation. My biological equilibrium's balanced on a precarious needle edge as I pacing restlessly through these cavernous, empty auditorium corridors today. listening to the ghostly reverberations of our historical structural fights. Whispering your name to the cold, unyielding brick walls anyway, hoping a phantom response will comfort me before the dawn lights.
My internal voice feels so completely distant,
Hollow and shallow,
like a trail of breadcrumbs that my memory
can no longer follow.
stop pursuing the elusive shadows of things that have already passed. The historical timeline cannot be rewritten by your
Anxious human mind,
do not allow temporary memories to bind your spirit so fast.
true liberation requires leaving the ancestral ghost far behind.
The universe expands toward the promise of a
Magnificent tomorrow. Do not become a permanent hostage to your psychological sorrow. Disconnected communication lines buzzing in the dark room.
reignite the smoldering embers, dispel the heavy gloom,
Navigating the vast labyrinth of this acoustic maze. Hollow echo, run through the deep canyons of historical time, searching for a vintage melody that was once beautifully sublime. The mouth organ delivers a haunting, cutting directly through the thick electromagnetic hazy maze. Keep your feet locked into this hypnotic,
spacious dark pulse.
proving that spiritual focus outlast everything else.
The broadcasting moguls distribute synthetic acoustic noise below, hoping to distract the masses from the underlying structural truth. Selling cheap entertainment to the ghetto girls and boys we know, attempting to corrupt the vibrant energy
Of the righteous youth,
but the authentic frequency of the roots music we amplify.
shall pierce through their static and illuminate the global sky. I became an addict to the nostalgia of my prime calendar years, replaying old video clips of happiness inside my heavy head, drowning myself in a bucket of manufactured artificial fears, paralyzed completely on this unmade messy mattress bed. But your echoing baseline fractures this emotional isolation cell,
Rescuing my consciousness
from this self-imposed modern hell.
unsent telegrams dissolving underneath the pouring rain.
Let the infinite intelligence absorb your residual mental pain,
Realigning our auditory perceptions with the cosmos.
hollow echo, running through the deep canyons of historical time,
Of historical time,
searching for a vintage melody that was once beautifully sublime. The mouth organ delivers a haunting, cutting directly through the thick electromagnetic hazy maze. Keep your feet locked into this hypnotic,
spacious the pulse.
proving that spiritual focus outlast everything else. Silence the external chatter that pollutes your brain.
I finally hear the beautiful
Stillness behind the driving rain.
The present moment is the only reality
from the loop of our past eras.
Just a hollow echo,
Fading into outer space.
stand still, daughter.
Discover your rightful spiritual place.
The sound of the future is beginning to loudly ring.
Hollow echo, running through the deep canyons of historical times,
Searching for
a vintage melody that was once beautifully sublime.
the mouth organ,
Delivers a haunting, cutting directly through the thick electromagnetic hazy maze.
keep your feet
Locked into this hypnotic, spacious depths, proving that spiritual focus outlasts everything else. Pacing restlessly through these cavernous, empty auditorium corridors today, listening to the ghostly reverberations of our historical structural fights, whispering your name to the cold, unyielding brick walls anyway, hoping a phantom response will comfort me before the dawn lights.
my internal
Voice feels so completely distant, hollow and shallow, like a trail of breadcrumbs that my memory can no longer follow.
Stop pursuing the elusive shadows of things that have already passed. The historical timeline.
Heavy condensation beads upon the bedroom window glass pane surface. The atmosphere outside is thick with electrical humidity and pressure tonight. Watching the palm fronds whip wildly across the garden grass purpose, as the lightning flashes illuminate the sky with purple majestic light.
My internal temperature is rising to a feverish,
Dangerous degree field,
trapped inside the vortex of this emotional instability that won't yield. Welcome the precipitation that descends from the celestial clouds above us. The earth requires constant irrigation to produce the necessary vegetation food. Do not let your perspective be blanketed by a fearful,
heavy shroud plus.
every natural weather pattern operates for the collective,
Universal good.
The thunder is merely the voice of the Almighty Creator standing near,
Reminding the universe of his everlasting, protective, unshakable love clear. Hot raindrops splashing onto my bare shoulders in the dark room bar. Let the atmospheric dynamics clear your stressed interior gloom. Standing fearlessly in the center of the meteorological swirl zone. Whispering storm howling through the tropical island paradise sector,
melting away the historical layers of
institutional winter ice vector.
the mouth organ.
Delivers a rich,
Banish every single ounce of
your residual territorial anxiety, fear.
Sway your body fluidly
To this rolling
thunderous roots,
reggae beats,
absorbing the thermal energy,
radiate cobblestone street.
The technological barons attempt to manipulate the global weather patterns, building massive modification stations across the central plain farmlands, hoping to isolate the tribes from standing together firmly. Always concerns using synthetic disasters to maximize their corporate monetary gains. But the organic elements will never obey their digital computer command, unleashing a natural, necessary cleansing across the polluted land space. I used to seek shelter whenever a tempest began to brew on the hill, hiding underneath blankets on an unmade mattress pad in absolute despair, drowning my anxieties in an addictive, toxic chemical cocktail spill. Paralyzed completely by a heavy existential dread I had to bear. But your acoustic guitar skank provides a sudden stabilization effect, transforming this climate chaos into a beautiful celebration to inspect. Gusts of wind blowing open the wooden balcony door frames. Wow. Watch the cleansing waters rejuvenate the coastal shorelines names, merging our individual currents with the tempest storm cloud. Whispering storm howling through the tropical island paradise sector, melting away the historical layers of institutional winter ice vector. The mouth organ delivers a rich, vanish every single ounce of your residual territorial anxiety, fear. Sway your body fluidly to this rolling, thunderous roots reggae beat, absorbing the thermal energy, radiating from the cobblestone street. Allow the deluge to wash away your psychological contamination stain. I finally recognize the hidden beauty behind the driving raindrops. Environmental turbulence is a catalyst for spiritual interior growth, unifying the consciousness of the universe, saving us both from stops. We stand completely resilient against the fiercest monsoon wind force. This whispering star electrifying my heavy tired soul. Let the natural my heavy tired soul. The sun is preparing to break through the dark clouds envelope. Whispering storm howling through the tropical island paradise sector, melting away the historical layers of institutional winter ice vector. The mouth or organ delivers a rich, banish every single ounce of your residual territorial anxiety, fears. Sway your body fluidly to this rolling, thunderous roots reggae beat, absorbing the thermal energy, radiating from the cobblestone street. Hey, heavy condensation beats upon the bedroom window glass pane surface. The atmosphere outside is thick with electrical humidity and pressure tonight. Watching the palm fronds whip wildly across the garden grass purpose, as the lightning flashes illuminate the sky with purple majestic light. My internal temperature is rising to a feverish, dangerous degree field.
into the haze. The whiskey's pouring down like rain. I carried all these bags, inherited this heavy chain. Walking through the alley where the ghosts of yesterday remain. My high heels clicking on the cobblestone of pain. You can smell the burning embers of a love that went insane. But I'm standing upright, trying to wash away the stain. Yeah, the tavern is empty, but my mind is spinning fast, looking for a future that can break away the past.
Greetings from the valley where the simple people pray. Rise up from the darkness, do not let your spirit stray. The smoke from the chalice clears the clouds inside your brain. Jah will wipe the sorrow, Jah will break the iron chain. Hear the trumpet sound and feel the heartbeat of the earth. Every single trial is a path to your rebirth. Brother, sister, listen, do not concrete your soul. Let the natural vibration come and make your body whole.
The neon light is flickering, the shadows start to grow. But the fire in the temple keeps a steady guiding glow.
I am weary, I am
Searching for a place to rest my head. Lay your burdens by the river, follow where the light is led.
smoky redemption.
Rising from the floor, we ain't crying in the midnight anymore.
Let the harmonica heal the wounded heart.
This is the moment where the new day starts.
Oh, smoky redemption.
Wash the sins away.
We are marching to the dawn
Of a brighter day.
Open up your eyes, see the morning sun appear. No more tribulations, no more living in a fear. The system tried to bind you with their vanity and gold, but they can never purchase what is written in your soul. Trudging through the desert with the guitar in my hand, spreading words of freedom all across the weeping land. Listen to the harmonica crying in the dark. It's the spark of the righteous leaving its eternal mark.
I used to check my phone waiting for a savior's call, drinking black coffee, staring at the bedroom wall. Men, they come and go, leaving nothing but their dirt, trading all my innocence for chapters full of hurt. But there's a sweet aroma in this Rasta reggae groove. I can feel my stubborn hips finally start to move. No more crying over boys who don't know my worth. I'm reclaiming my empire on this fragile earth. The neon light is flickering, the shadows start to grow. But the fire in the temple keeps a steady guiding glow. I am weary, I am searching for a place to rest my head. Lay your burdens by the river, follow where the light is led.
Smoky redemption.
Rising from the floor, we ain't crying in the midnight anymore.
Let the harmonica heal the wounded heart.
This is the moment where the new day starts. Oh, smoky redemption, wash the sins away.
We are marching to the dawn
Of a brighter day.
Forgive my foolish heart.
For the paths I used to choose,
Mercy is a river.
that a good soul cannot lose.
Can you hear the music?
Playing through the haze,
It's the song of the redeemed.
counting all the days out of the darkness,
Out of the darkness.
out of the grind.
redemption, draw it nigher.
Wash me clean in the blues
And let the reggae rhythm
rescue you.
lift your hands up.
I feel the spirit fly, smoky redemption rising from the floor. We crying in the midnight anymore.
Let the harmonica
Heal the wounded heart. This is the moment where the new day starts.
oh,
Smoky redemption,
whoa.
wash the sins away. We are marching to the dawn of a brighter day.
Yeah, the smoke is clearing now.
Praise Jah, the victory is won.
No more blues.
Just the sweet, sweet redemption. Long time we die, now hit the war, guide us home.
Oh, oh, oh. Rusty iron links clutter the deck of this stationary vessel tonight, staring fixedly at the silhouette of a distant coastal lighthouse tower, wondering how much longer this heavy structure can float alright as the dense maritime storm clouds begin to threateningly lower. My emotional equilibrium is tested by the rising tidal swell, trapped inside the perimeter of this self-imposed coastal hell. Behold, daughter, how the Almighty provides a stabilizing weight to prevent your fragile spirit from drifting completely askew. Do not let your perspective be dictated by
Temporary human fate.
Keep your focus centered on the principles that are
Forever true.
the deepest ocean cannot swallow,
A righteous foundation stone.
assuring the faithful children that they never walk alone.
Braided ropes tightening under the immense physical strain. Let the music absorb the residual effects of your mental pain.
Anchoring our consciousness within a safe tropical harbor tonight.
Smoky anchor,
Holding firm against the Russian maritime tide,
providing a secure sanctuary where the honest elements abide.
oh, the mouth organ
Executes a joyful, grounded jazz cadence here.
banish every single ounce
Of your historical earthly fear.
stomp your combat
Boots proudly to this solid roots arrangement now, teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to bow.
The material barons accumulate silver but lose their ancestral identity, building massive fortresses to block the emerald mountain view, creating endless division, destroying the collective serenity, forgetting the natural laws that are beautifully
Perfectly new.
but tribal wisdom outlasts their corrupt financial
Machinery town,
chanting down oppression,
pulling their stone empires down. I allowed my reckless heart to be guided by superficial desire, chasing phantom validation through a crowded, noisy cabaret hall, igniting a dangerous, highly volatile kind of interior while watching the autumn leaves outside fall.
But your grounding acoustic scan provides an immediate medicine, cleansing my consciousness from the darkness I was
Previously in coconut husks burning slowly on the sandy shoreline park. Reignite the smoldering embers of your divine spark.
embracing the lessons that the universe has gracefully taught.
Smoky anchor, holding firm against the rushing maritime tide, providing a secure sanctuary where the honest elements abide.
Oh, the mouth organ
Executes a joyful grounded jazz cadence here. Banish every single ounce of your historical earthly fear. Stomp your combat boots proudly to this solid roots arrangement now, teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to bow.
Release the heavy baggage that clutches your tired mind,
Leaving all the toxic, manipulative people far behind.
True liberation is the gift from the divine creator above.
Bathing our weary souls in unconditional, pristine love. Our combined voices break the oppressor's heavy chain,
Oh, this smoky anchor,
keeping me so still,
aligned with the cosmic order.
executing Jah will.
The unvarnished truth is
All we possess. Smoky anchor, holding firm against the rushing maritime tide,
providing a secure sanctuary.
where the honest peasants abide.
The mouth organ
Executes a joyful grounded jazz cadence here.
banish every single ounce of your historical
Earthly fear. Stomp your combat boots proudly to this solid roots arrangement now, teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to bow. Yes, my smoky anchor, hold me tight.
Selassie
Guidance, protect us every single night. Rusty iron links clutter the deck of this stationary vessel tonight, staring fixedly at the silhouette of a distant coastal lighthouse tower, wondering how much longer this heavy structure can float alright, as the dense maritime storm clouds begin to threateningly lower.
My emotional
Equilibrium is tested by the rising tidal swell, trapped inside the perimeter of this self-imposed coastal hell.
behold, daughter, how the Almighty provides a stabilizing weight
To prevent industrial grime tarnishes the circular bedroom mirror surface, discarding my sequin performance apparel onto the floor tiles, wondering if my creative journey possesses a genuine, authentic purpose. As I contemplate these empty, unmapped geographical miles cause my biological battery indicates a dangerously low voltage measurement tonight, leaving me shivering uncomfortably beneath a flickering lavender light bulb.
Behold, daughter, how the celestial manufacturer implements a resilient metallic core to prevent your fragile psychology from fracturing under societal strain.
True spiritual treasures cannot be plundered by their corporate store,
Bathing your internal temple clean from the residual effect of pain. The deepest sociological cataclysm cannot crush a righteous structural foundation,
assuring the faithful youngsters of an eventual worldwide restoration. Braided copper filaments twisting under immense atmospheric pressure. Let the acoustic resonance become your ultimate spiritual refresher. Copper soul, radiating heat through the frozen industrial metropolis zone, shielding the forgotten population when the environment feels like stone.
The mouth organ executes a vibrant,
banishing every single ounce of your historical territorial fear.
step smoothly to this
Robust, syncopated rockers arrangement today, watching the synthetic illusions of Babylon gradually dissolve away.
The greedy commercial executives construct invisible psychological barriers, hoping to domesticate the wild insurgent
Frequency of the block sector,
deploying algorithmic propaganda through their corporate message carriers, attempting to colonize the deep recesses of the human mind vector. But tribal intelligence possesses an unshakable defensive mechanism that will never surrender to their automated technological hypnotism. I allowed my reckless heart to be guided by superficial validation, posing for global media lenses while my interior stability decayed rapidly, realizing too late that celebrity is an elaborate matrix of isolation, locking my genuine emotions inside a vault of loneliness, rather sadly. But your grounding guitar skank provides an immediate botanical antidote,
Restoring my contaminated consciousness to its primary biological note. Coconut shells crackling slowly on the sandy shoreline bonfire elevate your perspective toward a magnificent destination higher, embracing the harsh lessons that the universe has gracefully taught. Copper soul, radiating heat through the frozen industrial metropolis zone, shielding the forgotten population when the environment feels like stone.
the mouth organ
Executes a vibrant, banishing every single ounce of your historical territorial fear. Step smoothly to this robust, syncopated rockers arrangement today, watching the synthetic illusions of Babylon gradually dissolve away.
release the heavy psychological baggage
That clutters your intellect,
even all the toxic
manipulative imagery
true liberation is a sovereign gift
from the creator above us, bathing our weary egos in pristine love plus I combine this copper soul, the copper soul, preserving the interior heat. Copper soul, aligned with natural laws, avoiding the corporate deceit. The unvarnished truth is the greatest asset we own. Copper soul, radiating heat through the frozen industrial metropolis zone, shielding the forgotten population when the environment feels like stone. The mouth organ executes a vibrant metallician. Every single ounce of your historical territorial fear steps smoothly to this robust syncopated rockers arrangement today. Industrial grind tarnishes the circular bedroom mirror surface, discarding my sequined performance apparel onto the floor tiles, wondering if my creative journey possesses a genuine, authentic purpose. As I contemplate these empty, unmapped geographical miles, my biological battery indicates a dangerously low voltage measurement tonight, leaving me shivering uncomfortably beneath the flickering lavender light bulb.
Behold, daughter, how this celestial manufacturer implements a resilient metallic core to prevent your fragile psychology from fracturing under societal strain. True spiritual treasures cannot be plundered by
industrial grime tarnishes this circular bedroom mirror surface, discarding my sequin performance apparel onto the floor tiles, wondering if my creative journey possesses a genuine, authentic purpose. As I contemplate these empty, unmapped geographical miles,
my biological battery indicates a dangerously low voltage measurement tonight, leaving me shivering uncomfortably beneath a flickering lavender light bulb. Behold, daughter, how the celestial manufacturer implements a resilient metallic core to prevent your fragile psychology from fracturing under societal strain.
true spiritual treasures
cannot be plundered by their corporate store, bathing your internal temple clean
from the residual effect of pain. The deepest sociological cataclysm cannot crush a righteous structural foundation, assuring the faithful youngsters of an eventual worldwide restoration. Braided copper filaments twisting under immense atmospheric pressure. Let the acoustic resonance become your ultimate spiritual refresher, anchoring our collective consciousness within a safe biological harbor. Copper soul, radiating heat through the frozen industrial metropolis zone, shielding the forgotten population when the environment feels like stone. The mouth organ executes a vibrance, banishing every single ounce of your historical territorial fear. Step smoothly to this robust syncopated rockers arrangement today, watching the synthetic illusions of Babylon gradually dissolve away.
The greedy commercial executives construct invisible psychological barriers, hoping to domesticate the wild insurgent frequency of the black sector, deploying algorithmic propaganda through
their corporate message carriers, attempting to colonize the deep recesses of the human mind vector. But tribal intelligence possesses an unshakable defensive mechanism that will never surrender to their automated technological hypnotism. I allow my reckless heart to be guided by superficial validation, posing for global media lenses while my interior stability decayed rapidly. Realizing too late that celebrity is an elaborate matrix of isolation, locking my genuine emotions inside a vault of loneliness rather sadly. But your grounding guitar scan provides an immediate botanical antidote, restoring my contaminated consciousness to its primary biological notes. Coconut shells crackling slowly on the sandy shoreline bonfire. Elevate your perspective toward a magnificent destination higher, embracing the harsh lessons that the universe has gracefully taught. Copper soul radiating heat through the frozen industrial metropolis zone, shielding the forgotten population when the environment feels like stone. The mouth organ executes a vibrant, banishing every single ounce of your historical territorial fear. Step smoothly to this robust, syncopated rockers arrangement today, watching the synthetic illusions of Babylon gradually dissolve away. Release the heavy psychological baggage that clutters your intellect, leaving all the toxic, manipulative industry executives with no effect. True liberation is a sovereign gift from the creator above us, bathing our weary egos in unconditional, pristine love plus. I'll combine, vote combine, this copper soul, preserving the interior heat, align the natural laws, avoiding their corporate deceit. The unvarnished truth is the greatest asset we own. Copper soul, radiating heat through the frozen industrial metropolis zone, shielding the forgotten population when the environment feels like stone. The mouth organ executes a vibrant, medallic, banishing every single ounce of your historical territorial fear. Step smoothly to this robust, syncopated rockers arrangement today, watching the synthetic illusions of Babylon gradually dissolve away. This copper soul, this copper soul. Industrial grime tarnishes this circular bedroom mirror surface, discarding my sequin performance and parallel onto the floor tiles, wondering if my creative journey possesses a genuine, authentic purpose. As I contemplate these empty, unmapped geographical miles, my biological battery indicates a dangerously low voltage measurement tonight, leaving me shivering uncomfortably beneath the flickering lavender light bulb. Behold, daughter, how the celestial manufacturer implements a resilient metallic core to prevent your fragile psychology from fracturing under societal strain. True spiritual treasures cannot be plundered by their corporate store, bathing your internal temple clean from the residual effect of pain. The deepest sociological cataclysm cannot crush right.
residues coat the vintage mahogany nightstand shelf, pacing restlessly inside this cramped, unlit attic apartment room, staring fixedly at the distorted reflection of my tattered self, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total gloom. My biological equilibrium is balanced on a precarious needlepoint as I listen to the wind rattle the loose window frame joint.
Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a vulnerability, for stripping down the ego is the hardest spiritual task. The global apparatus reward deception and plastic flexibility, demanding that every citizen wear an institutional mask.
But natural beauty requires no expensive external decoration, shining brightly as a sovereign, unpolluted primal creation. Crimson lipstick stains on the rim of a broken porcelain teacup.
Look toward the eastern hills where the golden sun is coming up,
shedding the protective cosmetic armor we constructed out of fear. Velvet ash settling softly upon the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need.
the mouth organ
Executes a delightful, smooth acoustic slide,
balancing the turbulent
street passions that swell deep inside.
sway
your shoulders fluidly to this elegant rock steady bounce as we watch the vanities of the material world denounce.
The greedy corporate executives construct invisible psychological grids, attempting to restrict the geographical movement of the youth, pocketing the dividends while concealing what the Constitution forbids,
Trying to suppress the brilliant light of eternal scriptural truth.
But tribal intelligence possesses an unshakable defensive shield that will never to their automated technological supremacy yield.
I used to seek temporary refuge inside their lavish upscale halls, trading my raw authenticity for a sliver of mainstream validation, realizing too late that celebrity is an elaborate set of prison walls, suffocating slowly in a state of absolute bitter isolation.
But your unpolished reggae bassline provides an immediate salvation, restoring my contaminated spirit to its primary biological foundation.
Clay pottery baking underneath the scorching afternoon sun,
The liberation of your interior mind
has already begun.
walking proudly together
Across the rocky coastline, sand, velvet ash settling softly upon the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel.
psychological spas.
Just velvet ash drifting away in the wind.
A brand new chapter of your life
Is about to begin. Let the tide wash away the residual sorrow. Velvet ash settling softly upon the cobblestone alley street,
transforming
exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and meet.
the mouth organ executes
A delightful, smooth acoustic slide,
balance in the turbulent street.
passions that swell up deep inside.
Sway your shoulders,
Sway your shoulders fluidly to this elegant, rock-steady bounce as we watch the vanities of the material world denounce.
yes.
Keep playing low.
Grey
Powder residues coat the vintage mahogany nightstand shelf, pacing restlessly inside this cramped, unlit attic apartment room, staring fixedly at the distorted reflection of my tattered self, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total gloom. My biological equilibrium is balanced on a precarious needlepoint as I listen to the wind rattle the loose window frame joint.
Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a vulnerability, for stripping down the ego.
Bronze incense bowls decorate the unvarnished fireplace ledge, stumbling unsteadily across this unfamiliar, dusty parquet floor, clutching an expired identification card near the balcony edge, listening to the persistent gale rattle the exterior screen door. My internal timing mechanism is accelerating with a frightening pace, searching for a genuine companion within this crowded, cold space.
Fear not the foggy atmospheric humidity of this dense urban sector, where artificial illumination competes with the brilliance of celestial spheres.
Do not allow their systemic classification to alter your psychological vector.
Keep your focus centered,
Ignoring the visible technological frontiers. The natural nourishment of the wilderness shall provide ample sustenance today, guiding your wandering spirit toward its ultimate righteous pathway anyway. Faded Polaroids curling slowly inside the ironwood stove grate bar. Let the divine frequency decide your upcoming terrestrial fate. Floating safely upon a warm, aromatic, acoustic vapor stream. Amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid, tropical twilight skies, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. The smooth mouth organ executes a comforting, slow burning trill variation, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual world
dawn's light bright. The colonial administrators distribute synthetic narcotic distractions below, hoping to domesticate the untamed insurgent energy of the population bloc. But the underground resistance coalition continues to steadily, surely grow, armed with the unshakable principles of tribal autonomy against their clock. The massive financial institutions shall eventually crumble into dust piles, while we re-establish a community that spans across the geographical miles. I allowed my authentic perspective to be anchored to a fleeting illusion, chasing phantom validation through their noisy, expensive ballroom halls, wrapping my fragile identity in a shroud of absolute structural confusion, pacing restlessly while shouting at the cold, unyielding concrete walls. But your grounding guitar skank offers a sudden therapeutic relief spark, an unexpected botanical medicine that diminishes my underlying grief dark. Orange lanterns flickering as the morning hour draws remarkably near. Let the celestial trumpet banish every ounce of your territorial fear, realigning our internal biological frequencies with the wider cosmos. Amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight skies, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. The smooth mouth organ executes a comforting, slow burning trill variation, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Nod your chin to this infectious low tempo roots pocket session tonight, dispelling the lingering shadows until the arrival of dawn's light bright. I can perceive the hidden traps that beneath their promises lurk. True independence begins when the matrix is entirely ignored. Panels discovering an internal peace that cannot be corporate bought or stored work. I combine spiritual energy, outlast their temporary concrete towers. Just an amber rhythm clearing my cluttered, exhausted brain, washing your temple clean like a fresh tropical summer rain. The morning sun is preparing to pierce the heavy mountain mist. Amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight skies, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. The smooth mouth organ executes a comforting and slow burning trill variation, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Nod your chin to this infectious low tempo roots pocket session tonight, dispelling the lingering shadows until the arrival of dawn's light bright. Bronze incense bowls decorate the unvarnished fireplace ledge, stumbling unsteadily across the unfamiliar dusty parquet floor, clutching an expired identification card near the bow.
is expensive, suffocating layers of theatrical face makeup, exposing the raw, bleeding epidermis beneath the glamorous lace dress. Tired of performing complex choreography for their competitive wake-up, trapped inside this high society manufactured emotional distress mess.
The heavy platinum necklaces around my neck feel like iron shackles today, as I watch the autumn foliage outside gradually wither and decay away. Welcome to the untamed wilderness, where the wild mountain foxes wander, far away from their corrupt automated financial marketplace transaction grid. The natural ecosystem has a magnificent spiritual story for you to ponder, revealing the cosmic mysteries that the clever down pressers successfully hid. Eat the simple fruits harvested from the rich volcanic mountain soil layer, resting your weary muscles from their exhausting exploitative daily toil prayer.
Naked feet stepping onto the sharp volcanic gravel stones outside,
Watch the illusion
of their artificial world lose their pride and height,
standing
firmly together on the bedrock of absolute human honesty. Wild horizon stretching out infinitely into the turquoise western sea,
discovering the absolute meaning
of psychological and spiritual tranquility. The smooth mouth
organ executes an unrefined
primitive acoustic scream,
awakening the
sleeping children
from their synthetic television dream maze,
lifting our collective spirits up into the open, unpolluted sky blaze.
The global technocrats manufacture electronic behavioral modification formulas, hoping to domesticate the wild revolutionary fire that burns inside the youth, constructing mechanical surveillance infrastructure across the Emerald Valley's formula, withholding the natural heritage that the ancestors gracefully provided as truth.
But tribal intelligence possesses an unshakable defensive spiritual shield that will never to their automated technological supremacy yield or feel.
I bartered my
Authentic identity for a temporary mainstream title reign, posing for flashing media lenses while my interior stability decayed severely.
realizing too late that celebrity status is an empty financial piggy bank,
Paying the ultimate economic price for the foolish games I love so dearly.
but this muddy organic frequency offers an unexpected therapeutic solution,
Cleansing my consciousness from their modern societal chemical pollution. Clay pottery baking underneath the scorching afternoon solar rays.
cast your superficial
Modern anxieties completely away all days, realigning our primal biological instincts with the celestial sky dome. Oh, wild horizon stretching out infinitely into the turquoise western sea,
discovering
the absolute meaning of psychological and spiritual tranquility. The smooth-mouthed
organ executes an unrefined
primitive acoustic scream,
awakening the
sleeping children
from their synthetic television dream maze,
lifting our collective spirits up into the open, unpolluted sky blaze. Erase the historical titles that clutter your unique identity trait. I am finally experiencing a state of absolute serenity behind gates. True wealth is the amount of love you can openly distribute to others. Discovering a magnificent, honest reality.